What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. So you guys have really enjoyed these like comparing and contrasting videos I've done, like, you know, that example video 4 years ago versus today, the Zen versus Dark. I want to keep that trend going. So here I have for you today, who has better mechanics? Zen versus Daniel. What makes the best player in the world the best player in the world? Is it their game sense? Is it their mechanics? Is it how they play with their team? Or is it how they play in high pressure situations? We're gonna go look at some really awesome RLCS highlight videos of both of these players. We're gonna see who is the better player and who has better mechanics. Let's get it. All right, let's do the best of Zen. I think it's this one. Here's one of the best highlight videos from Zen. It's made by Rocket League FX. I'm gonna link them in the description. Make sure you guys check out their channel because, dude, Rocket League FX always has some really good highlight videos. So if you're looking for like Rocket League highlights or RLCS clips, make sure you guys go drop them a sub. They post lots of great videos like this. I'm sure I've seen this one before, but we're gonna be looking at their game sense and mechanics. And I love that we start off with a heater. A little double flip reset. Scoop. All right. So I do want to kind of go back on this one and kind of break it down just a little bit. So one of the things that we noticed a lot about Zen, and really this isn't just Zen, this is like a lot of other pro players as well, and I'm sure we'll see it with Daniel, it's the ability to kind of like have a quick heads up play and make a decision so quickly that the other team and the defenders just are not able to react in time. This is one of those examples. So you see him. Number one, right here, most people at most ranks would assume it's going to be a powerful touch directly to the backboard. Because when you have a powerful touch directly to the backboard, it's super threatening because then they could double touch. Now, so what does Zen do? So he plays it up really high. First of all, that's a really perfect touch because you have to hit that to the ceiling, but at an angle to where you'll be able to intercept the ball on its bounce down. And then you see right here, and you're thinking, all right, he's probably going to get a powerful touch to the backboard because that's what it looks like he's going to do. But no, that he knows that's what the defender is thinking. So what does he do? At the last second, right before he makes contact with the ball, he flips his car upside down, which gives him a flip reset and just completely confuses every other defender. I mean, that is just a perfect play. So, this one's a classic. That is just a classic, man. You gotta love that shot. A perfect redirect. Whenever your first touch is to the ceiling, oh, this is the classic one. You gotta love that one, bro. I mean, obviously we're seeing a lot of mechanics, but I think Zen's just probably one of the best well-rounded individuals in Rocket League. Now that was a pretty mechanical play. That one was pretty mechanical. The ceiling pinch, kind of his signature. Oh, no way. All right, that was pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, now that's a really good read. Those are so freaking hard because like that's when it hits the top of the corner, you don't know if it's gonna bounce out or if it's gonna bounce down. Oh, I already know I'm about to break this one down. Yeah, I already know. So for those of you guys who do not know how difficult this first touch is, right here. 99 out of 100 people watching this. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe there's other Rocket League grinders who watch this. Probably, right? Well, let's say 90 out of 100 players are not going to get this touch who are watching this right now. And that's because in order to get that level of pop, you have to turn the corner of your car into the ball right as it's bouncing because the ball is going to bounce. And then as soon as it hits the ground, it's going to bounce up. And then it has to hit your car right as it's bouncing up. And that's how it goes up into the air like that. And not only that, then he's going to get it past Exotic, who's pre-jumping him, go off the ceiling. The musty wasn't totally necessary, but it wasn't totally unnecessary. It wasn't like a clean musty, but impressive. That was such a head. Dude, that fake was absolutely disrespectful. And then he goes for the... Okay, see, now that's nuts. That's nuts, man. Zen just might be one of the smartest players out there. He's got the mechanics to do what he wants to do. But the highlight for me right now is watching his... Oh, this is a classic one. Okay, now that's pure mechanics. You can't lie. That one's pure mechanics. I watched that one live. That was absolutely insane to watch, dude. And the fact that Vatira was in net and couldn't save it is even more impressive. But yeah, so one of the things that is most impressive to me about watching some of these, he plays so smart. Like, even that right there, he makes the entire defense think he's gonna... Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, the mechanics are insane, but look at how he's able to control the ball. Like, he faked that he was gonna go for a hard touch, made the defense stay back and not push up because they thought it was gonna be a hard touch. And then he just controls it, goes for a fake flick. Like, I mean, there's no denying it. This dude is definitely... I mean, you can make the argument that he's the best player in the world, but you can absolutely, I mean, you cannot deny that he is one of the best players in the world for a reason. Because what seems to be more impressive for me is just his ability to read the play and to get it around defenders. He's getting it around some of the best defenders in the world because they're other pro players.
Players making something out of nothing, but Liquid keep it at nothing.
Yeah, Redelston, I mean, smartly.
Okay, so like, I gotta show you guys this. High IQ. Look at what he did. You guys might not notice it. Right there. That is a classic positioning for a flip into the ball. So where he's at, he's right on the corner of the ball. And what most defenders, including if I was defending, I would think this. He's going to dodge into the ball in order to continue the air dribble because he wants to dodge the ball towards the net. That way he can air dribble and maybe then get a flip reset or something. But what he does instead is he makes it look like he's going to do that. And then he turns his car around and gets a flip reset. And then you see Oski, he jumps for it because whenever a pro player gets a flip reset, it's dangerous. You need to jump on that, bro, or else you might get scored on. Well, then he uses that flip reset really quick, and then he pulls away. He tilts his car away from the ball so that his teammate can score it. Like, again, that's just a very smart play. Here's another probably good one. Okay, see, now that would have got me, bro. That would have got me. He's doing this. He does this so much. Look, he makes it look like he's going for a flip reset. And look at Ollie. Ollie is right there. He's in a really good spot to defend this. And he's thinking the same thing. He's thinking, all right, Zen's, of course, is going to be going for a flip reset here. So he jumps. He's like, I got this. And then instead of going for a flip reset, he uses the last of his boost and just that little bit of air roll. As he's boosting, he flips his car just so he can hit the ball with the corner. And that's enough to get it over Ollie. I mean, he did get a little lucky with the dunk, but definitely a very good example of what Zen is capable of. Now, these were all in RLCS. This is going to be another little highlight reel from Zen. First of all, this is made by Orbital Gameplay. Again, big shout out. These should just be normal goals from Zen. Very mechanical. Starting off with a pretty good shot there. Okay, I feel like now we're going to see some of those mechanics really shine. They don't need it. You got Rawas in the net here. Oh, see, that's just a beautiful scoop. I wouldn't think to get the flip reset like that. I would think to scoop it a different way. A little double okay, nope. All right, see. That's what we've been waiting on. That is the type of shot that Zen is kind of known for. When you think of the most mechanical player in the world, a shot like this might come to mind. One flip reset, two flip resets, and an instant flip into... Okay, see, like, everything about that play is impressive. That was insane. An insane display of mechanics. I mean, not exactly crazy mechanics there, but get a little pass from Naupo. And then, okay, wow. And then he reads that. Zen is so good at being able to use the ceiling to his advantage. If you ever watch Zen's gameplay, he uses the ceiling so often, and it's becoming a big thing with a lot of other pro players, too. Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty. All right, looks like this will be the last one. Pretty simple. All right, so, I mean, listen, there's more clips. If you guys want to ever go watch more Zen, there is just a ton of YouTube content out there, but I just want this to be a quick little compare and contrast. We are now going to look at some of the best Daniel clips out there. This is going to be an interesting one because this was posted 1 year ago, and the clips are from the 2021 to 2022. So this is not even Daniel at its best. All right, here we go. Daniel, just a powerful first touch. As soon as Daniel got on a pro team, I think everyone knew he was going to be special, bro. Just by watching him, even this early into his career, you could tell he was going to be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, just a simple... Like, he's going against veteran pro players. He's going against guys who, in theory, should be much better than him. And it looks like he's just relaxed out there. He's just doing his thing. So in my opinion, and I'll just start by saying this, whenever I watch Daniel play, and if you guys, know my channel, I do a lot of watch parties for RLCS. So I've seen a lot of these guys play quite a bit. Every time I watch Daniel, he genuinely looks like the most mechanical player on the field. He can just pop off with a series of touches that no one is expecting, finish off with a flip reset, and boom, somehow the ball is in your goal. And it's just out of nowhere. You have no idea how this happened.
And now for Cynical to make that pass. Daniel to make that mistake in first kill.
Oh, see, that's a great example of what I just said. Daniel pops it up. Flip reset. Yeah. Against version 1 in game 6, minute and 20 left. That's the clutch stuff right there. Able to pull a shot off like that.
Daniel's missed it. He's missed a couple on the backboard and both backboards were a little crossed up. But does manage to, whip round immediately.
And then he gets the demo. Okay, so that looked like a lot of the shots that we saw from Zen. Is it that mechanically impressive? Like, is it a flip reset? Is it something wild? No. He's got 57 boost here. He gets, honestly, like, this is not an easy touch. He gets a really good touch. And then he only has 19 boost here, and he's able to get it around KV1. And then get a demo. So that kind of looks like a lot of the shots that we saw Zen hit, where it's just a really smart play, but he uses his mechanics not exactly in the most impressive way possible, but in the most efficient way possible. Yeah. Oh, see, this is the super clutch moments. Yep. See, I told you guys when we first started watching these that a really telltale thing when it comes to, like, who is the best player in the world? Or who you might think, like, what do you think? You think of game sense. You think mechanics. You think of clutch shots in high-pressure, high-stress situations. I do think that Zen probably has the edge, for sure, on that, seeing as he's won a world championship. We've seen him time and time again do things like that. I mean, when it comes to just, like, clutch plays, he is not far behind him. We already saw several plays by him. And you love that passing play by SSG, too. All right, that was a good one. And again, that was just his rookie season. All right, so, guys, this one I'm actually kind of excited about. This is Daniel is just Unreal Best of Daniel Rocket League montages. It's made by R&B Edits. He only has 300 subscribers, guys. Let's bump those numbers up, all right? Let's give this guy some love, and let's see Daniel do some crazy stuff here. All right. Starting off with a heater, bro. Starting off with a heater. Okay, that one right there. We're gonna pause here. Gets a flip reset, instantly flips into it. And see, I think I've seen this clip before and I've mentioned this. The way that he moves his car like that is insane. He's got to be using a different type of air roll. So number one, he catches this ball with a flip reset, instantly flips to get back to it, and then I don't even know what that movement is or how to do it. I am not sure, but that is absolutely ridiculous. And then finishes off with an amazing flip reset. Like, that shot is just wild. All right, so good save. Oh, he's going to do something nice. Yo, that's just nuts. That's just that entire play. Oh, sidewall read. In RLCS, bro? Now, I think whether or not you think he's more mechanical than Zen, I feel like we can all agree that Daniel is pretty much, dude, the power. He's the most mechanical player in North America, in my opinion. I feel like that's something that we could all agree on. Yo, that was insane. Beautiful plays, beautiful plays. And this is, wait, was Daniel on version 1? Yeah, he was. Daniel was. I forgot that Daniel was on version 1. That was with no ball cam. How did he even get that touch? And he stayed close to it the whole time. Another flip reset. Jeez. Nah, dude. I actually had the chance to play against Daniel. Oh, here's the shot. Here's the shot. I was hoping this one would be in here. This is by far one of the most impressive shots I've ever seen. There's so many layers to why this shot is one of the most impressive shots I've ever seen. Number one, I've already broken this down before. I watched it live. I posted a clip of it on YouTube. But number one, I don't think he meant to have this touch. He didn't mean to touch it like that, but look how quickly he recovers. So he jumps, right? And most people would think you're probably just going to dodge into it, push it to the corner. You want to push it to the corner so you can maintain your offense. We are in overtime. In the grand final, the North American grand final overtime, G2 hasn't even won a game against Gen G. And what does he do? He flips into the ball, into an air dribble, and then gets a flip reset. Like, dude, that is just... I'm going to come back to that at the end. Just because I want you guys to understand how insane that shot is. Okay, that one was also an insane shot. Okay, now we're starting to see... That one's a recent one. Now we're starting to see how insane he actually is. I feel like we've seen good shots. How does he read that? But we haven't like really seen like where he's at nowadays. I think this is a more recent highlight reel. Before we go, we have to show that shot again. Okay, this is the last thing. This is the goal that we already saw, but it's got all different POVs, and I think this is going to help you guys understand how absolutely bonkers that this shot actually is. So here's from his POV. We already saw it. Flip cancel into a perfect catch. He gets past the entire defense, by the way, with this. And this is the POV from First Killer, who is arguably the other best North American mechanical player. Like, I mean, dude, seriously, that's probably one of the most impressive shots I've ever seen. The way that he flip cancels into the catch, I want to see it from the defender in net. Let's see. This is it right here. So he's getting boost. He's like, all right, Daniel might have a touch, might air dribble it, and then boom, flip reset. And you're like, what? Oh, I didn't even realize Appjack was looking for a bump on him. Yeah, Appjack was looking for a bump. Couldn't get it, though. There you have it, guys. Those were some of the best highlights from Zen and Daniel. And I'm going to leave it up to you guys on who you think is more mechanical or the better player. I mean, I feel like if we're looking at accolades, you kind of have to go with Zen. The way that he has performed recently, the way he performed his first split and winning world champions. Definitely, if you're just looking at who has the more accomplishments, Zen is the obvious choice. But if we're just looking at mechanics, only mechanics, do you think that Zen or Daniel has the better mechanics? Now, me personally, if we're talking like, if we're just doing a straight watching a highlight reel, I probably would enjoy watching Daniel's just a little bit better. Now, that might be because I'm a North American. I'm a little bit biased, but I swear I watch every RLCS. I watch all the qualifiers. I watch all that stuff. And every time I watch Daniel on the field, I am just on the edge of my seat. At any point, the most insane clip you've ever seen could go off right in front of your eyes. So I think that Daniel is absolutely one of the most electric players to watch. And I'm excited to see what he comes up with next because he is still a very, very young player. I mean, same with Zen. Don't get me wrong. I am not a Zen hater. I think Zen is definitely the overall best player in the world when it comes to pro players. I think that he still has that title, but I don't know what you guys know. Who do you think is better mechanically and why? And alternatively, who do you think is the actual best player in the world? The most well-rounded offensively, defensively, playing in high pressure situations, mechanically, because I might do a little breakdown of their highlights if you guys want to see that. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching this video and drop a like if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already subscribed, if you enjoy my content, I would appreciate it. It's totally up to you, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.